Good morning all, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning, it's very sunny, it's warm already. So I'm just on my way to a lesson now. I don't normally do much on a Saturday, but I've got two this morning who's got their driving test coming up within the next few weeks, so they want to get a few lessons in just to prepare that last little bit. So just a short drive to the first one. Hope you've had a good week and enjoying the videos I've done so far. Would be nice to get a bit more interaction, a few more comments would be lovely. A few more subscribers would be even better. So the lesson I'm going to now, Sophie, she's been trying to get a test for quite a while, as have many of you lot. A lot of you are with me, some are not. And we all know what the situation is regarding tests at the moment. It's absolutely horrendous trying to get one. Now I'm based, as you know, in Essex, and the only test Sophie could get, just to get one on the system, was in Norfolk in September, October I think it was, and she kept trying to get a cancellation via the official website and via a couple of the apps, and had no luck. But then the other day she told me about a friend of a friend, or a friend who knew a guy, you've probably all heard it before, who sells tests. And we had a little chat about, is it a scam? We went through the process of what could happen. But she showed me the guy's messages, which I'm going to put on this video, and you can see for yourself why the booking system is in such a mess. This guy, he had literally hundreds and hundreds of driving tests across the country, not just my area, across the country, which he was selling for £100, plus that's on top of your normal booking fee that you've already paid to the DVSA. So that brings the cost of your actual driving test to around £164, I think it is. And Sophie contacted the guy because he had a test for a couple of weeks' time. And basically said to send over the details of her current test with her license number, series test number, which she did. Within 10-15 minutes or so, she had a message from the guy to say what she's got to do now is wait to get an official email from the DVSA with the new booking. And at this point, no money has been exchanged, although we'll come back to that in a second. So basically he said once you've got the email, she's then got to pay for that test immediately. So £100 goes to this guy just for swapping that test. So she did that, she got the email, paid the money immediately, and looked on the website, her test had been changed. How these people do it, I really don't know, but this guy, he had literally hundreds of tests. So you imagine, if he's selling these at £100 a time, even if he's selling 10, 20 a week, the amount of money this guy is earning by doing these tests. But what baffles me and a few instructors is how they do it. I know obviously technology is a major factor, but I wouldn't have a clue. It's all down to these bots, and they have people sitting on phones and computers buying tests up. But we don't understand how they do it without having pupils' details. And this is why we can't, us instructors as well as you, the pupils, can't get tests through the normal channels, because this is just one of probably many people that buy and sell tests this way. And to me and the other instructors I talk to, it's just so wrong. So I'm going to finish this video once I get to my pupil's address, I will put another one out straight after this, and I'll link them all up, and I will put the short video that I took of my pupil's phone showing you the amount of tests that this guy had. It beggars belief, and it's something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. We were told a few months ago at a meeting at a local test centre that things will be back to normal within 6 months, but we was told that years ago, not far after COVID. It would take a year to get back to normal. We're now 4 years on from COVID, and things just haven't improved at all. We're looking at the moment, even if you can get a test, you're looking for about 6 months down the line. And when you go onto the official booking site, there's nothing coming up for my local test centre for the rest of this year. So I'm just about to pull up at my address now. So I'm going to shut this part of the video down. Then you'll see the short clip of the video on the phone. Then I'll do another 5-10 minutes going to my last lesson. We'll have a little chat and we'll speak soon. Cheers guys, have a nice day.
Yeah, click on it.
Jill, look at this. This is Sophie's phone. Look, this is what's come up with the guy that we was telling you about. Go a little bit slower, Soph. So let's just look, Baz. What's them Baz ones?
No, I'm not here.
No, I'm not here either. So look.
There's no more after that. Yeah.
So how much does that guy charge?
This guy costs 100 and the other guy costs 80.
Is that plus the cost of your normal?
Yeah.
Just on top of your normal fee. And what's the other one you got? Look at that. Yeah, beggars belief, Jill, didn't it, look? Where do they get them? How do they do it? Hi, I'm back again. Just finished my lesson with Sophie. Just on my way to my last one now. It's only about 10 minutes away, so it's a very short video just to finish off. Just give you something to watch. It's quite an awkward place to come out of here because we're right on the exit of a roundabout. So I'm going to follow the signs for London A127. So I'm just holding it back a little bit on this black one to try and keep it rolling, just keep it creeping. So it's just like a van coming through now, delivery van or Cardo. A couple of cars on the right and we're clear after this blue Mercedes. So we managed to keep it creeping, which is nice. Even a rolling car is better than a stationary car. It just gets your way that little bit quicker, a little bit smoother. So I'm just waiting for these two grey cars to come past. Again, we keep it rolling. See, just as I moved over. I just dropped back a little bit to let that grey car get ahead, just to increase my space. I'm just going to ease back my speed just a little bit here. We've got parked vehicles both sides. I'm going to let this vehicle from ahead come through to open up my space a little bit. Keep an eye on the one on the left. And sometimes when you approach a situation, just losing a couple of miles an hour can be the difference between having to stop and keeping the car rolling. So because of my reduced visibility on this mini roundabout, I can bring the speed down. Just take a lower gear, let the car slowly creep. It's always worth doing that cursory glance to the left, not a stare, just a quick glance. There's always the risk that somebody could come flying across the roundabout. Like I say before, when you see me driving, it's always nice for you to think about what you should be doing. Like here, I'm just keeping an eye on this little Fiat 500 on the right, and this chap on the left. So lower speed and we're clear of it. You see the speed that van was coming through. He had no intention of giving me any space. Whether it's due to having the L board on top, possibly. I know we spoke about this previously, and I've had a couple of nice comments regarding that. It'd be nice for you guys to give me your thoughts. And the same applies really to when people pass. Some people put P plates on. I've got mixed feelings about them because it just makes you stand out, and I think a lot of drivers probably treat drivers on a P plate the same as drivers with L's on. So I'm not convinced they really help, but if it gives you that little bit of comfort to have them on, then obviously by all means do so. So I'm just going to stop the video here. So I'm just literally round the corner from my last lesson, and that's me done for the weekend. So I'll try and put something out next week. But yeah, have a good weekend everybody. As always, if you haven't subscribed, I still notice a lot of people watch my videos that haven't subscribed. Would be nice to get a few more comments on, to try and get some sort of discussion going, which Popster, I know his name comes up quite a lot of my videos now because he's always on with the comments, and if you read through them, what he says they're really sort of quite, they're entertaining and very informative of how it's helping him, how driving in Germany is different to driving in the UK. So give them a read and drop a comment on them. Hit the like button and comment and subscribe. Cheers all, have a great weekend. And give me your thoughts on the little bit I'm inserting in the middle regarding driving tests. I know some of you that's with me are having this problem. Have any of you used these guys that sell tests at an increased rate? I mean, the one that Sophie bought a test from was £100, but I've heard figures being thrown about sort of £300-400 for a driving test, which is just extortionate. So if you've got any experience of this, again, drop me a comment, let me know. Be really interesting. Cheers all, have a great weekend.